Mel starts yelling, "Oh my God," and I thought it was a bee or something. So I stepped forward and jumped to kind of get out of the way. But as I'm stepping forward, she goes, "You're stepping on it." And I look down and there's a snake under my foot. And I like high-kneed it out of there. And I turned back and it was gone. It happened so quick.
Oh my God.
We both had a heart attack.
Nature.
I'm not tired anymore.
Great.
I also don't have to pee anymore. And I'm not cold either, so it's kind of a win-win-win.
He found his wind gust limit.
24 miles per hour.
This has not been a fun ride.
At 24 miles per hour wind gusts, my wind starts to gust. So we're in Sandusky, Ohio, out at Fort Firelands. We've been here before. We were here last year. It was actually the first video I ever made. Well, we've been making videos for years, but it was the first one that I made for camping. We're out here for Labor Day weekend and both of my sister's birthdays. One was Friday, one was Saturday. My parents have a trailer that's just a few minutes from here, so it was just a good idea to come out here for everyone to kind of be together. Driving out was fun. It was super windy. It was 20 some miles per hour. The speed limit was 70. We normally go about 65. Wait for the plane. Speed limit was 70. We normally go about 65 just to stay below the tire ratings. And then we were at some point going about 50 because the wind was so bad. I was getting thrown into their lanes. We were watching other trailers passing us, flipping, flopping all over.
It was actually pretty scary. It was one of the worst travel times we've had. I mean, luckily we did have one trailer in front of us that we saw kind of weeble wobble, and we kind of braced ourselves for that because we kind of were going through a little...
That was a ravine, so the wind was blowing through it, and we watched a truck sway, and then we watched a trailer blow by us at like 75 miles an hour, and as soon as he hit that gust, he almost went off the road, so we knew to slow way down.
At least we knew what to expect, but man, I understand when people say they have a wind gust limit and they don't travel on those days because it's scary.
Yeah, I mean, we've 24 miles, well, the wind speeds were 20 miles per hour. At the time when we checked, the wind was up to 24. I don't know what the gusts were, but without the gusts, I would say about 24 to 25 is my limit for driving because that was kind of crazy. White knuckle for sure. Very tense.
Yeah. Not ideal.
Not ideal.
But when you're not doing it full time and you don't have that opportunity to say, hey, we're just not going to go out, unfortunately, you don't have a choice. So, it was a great long weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
It was stressful coming in, and there's always someone willing to help. We said that a year ago. There's always someone willing to help. Yeah. As we discussed yesterday, there's always someone willing to help.
And it is true that when you go to back into any spot at a campground, everybody will be outside to watch you.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we're back in. I'm sure there'll be someone waiting. And one of the guys that runs this place insists on helping, so he says, "I'm going to help you back in." I said, no, we're good, thank you. And he insists on doing it anyways. Mel says, "Nope, we're good, thank you." He goes, "I'm going to help you anyways." Mel, am I good? We were already familiar with this because we had stayed here last year and he did the same thing. And last year he almost caused me to blow a tire out on a spike. We've seen lots of people getting help from neighbors who end up stuck or in a situation that they can't really get out of because they were trying to get help from someone they're not familiar to work with.
Yeah. Making the process take longer than it needs to.
Always.
Because we ended up having to pull back out a little bit and find a better spot on our slab that was a little bit more even.
Just as we did last year.
It was another good, successful weekend. This was actually our first first long weekend we went to last year for Labor Day. So.
It was also the first camping video I did.
Yes.
It's a very long video. I'd gotten a drone, so I was overly enthusiastic about drone footage at the time. Happy Memorial Day. Thanks for everyone who served. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day.
Yep. Enjoy it with family and friends.
Rest and relax. It's not punishment. I gave her the better wrench.